The day has finally come. Today I am watching the Mean Girls musical movie. Now, this did come out a few months ago, but I don't really like going to the movie theater. And also, well, really just leaving my house in general. So I was gonna wait until it came to a computer near me. And that's actually good because you guys are going to join me on my first watch, my first reaction, all of my first thoughts on this movie. I do know a fair bit about this musical. I have never had the opportunity to see it in person. Several of my former students were in the cast, as well as I have worked on these songs with so many students who were auditioning or just singing them in general. Oh, I'm a voice teacher, by the way. Did you know that? Welcome to my channel. But I've worked on these songs, so I am really excited to talk about it because I've heard some discourse on how they did the songs, the singers that they had with the songs, you know, a lot of that stuff. And I feel particularly qualified to speak on that. Before we jump in, thank you to my patrons. Without you, I couldn't be doing this. Love ya.
It's a cautionary tale of fear and lust and pride based on actual events.
Okay, she sounds amazing. Oh my God. I'm not surprised because I love Ali'i's voice in Moana. She was really young. She was like 14 when she recorded Moana or younger. I don't know, but a kid, okay? A minor. And she sounded so good. She sounds amazing right here. This is very exciting.
Mean is what you are. Mean is easier than nice.
They sound so good together.
Betrayal and getting hit by a bus. You can buy.
I really can't afford to pause this much, but oh my God. Damian sounds so good. So good. These high notes.
I'm getting hit by a bus. You can buy.
Also, this is just very cute. Hi, Hannah on a different day here to tell you that this video is sponsored by Scentbird. People are always asking me in the comments, Hannah, what do you smell like? Tell me exactly what you smell like, Hannah. I want to smell exactly like you.
Tell us how you smell right now.
And I am just here to give the people what they want. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription that allows you to try out a new designer fragrance every month for only $17. Scentbird lets you try out that designer fragrance with affordable and flexible subscription plans. And you can pause or cancel at any time. There are no penalties. Oh, and you get to pick what you receive every month, so there are no surprises. This month, I got 3 incredible fragrances. Let's talk about them. This one is called Queen Flora by Mallow. This one, I really was skeptical because I don't usually like floral perfumes, but this is not your grandmother's floral perfume. It's fresh and sweet, and I love it. It's such a great like daytime perfume. Love it. This one is called Wet Cherry Liquor by Boho Boko. I love it. It's sweet, it's warm with like notes of caramel. A very alluring scent. If you want to go on a date and you want someone to fall in love with you, this is the one. And I've saved the best for last. This is Sexual Fleur by Michelle Germain. I've had these scents for a while. This one is almost out. It's very like sweet, but in like a warm way with like the notes of the floral. I have received so many compliments from this fragrance. I'm so glad that I got to try it out with Scentbird. And these aren't tiny samples of perfume that you might be used to that are like this big. Scentbird's perfumes are a 30-day supply at least. All of mine have lasted longer than that. So you actually get to try it out for a whole month and decide if you like it. Thanks to Scentbird for sponsoring this video, and thank you for using my code BAILS55OFF for 55% off your first order at Scentbird.
This is a cautionary tale.
Okay. I love the way that they transitioned to Africa. That is very cool. I know there was a lot of discourse on like the marketing for this movie. It was very strange. Like I saw the first trailer in November and it said, "Not your mom's Mean Girls." And I was shocked. I was like, how old do they think we are? I think I was 12 when it came out. I mean, I was young, but my 5-year-old is certainly not watching Mean Girls. And even if we're talking about like someone older, like my sister is also a millennial, but she's older than me. Her oldest is like 10. Like it was so weird. I didn't like that. And that's actually why my first thought was, is this not a musical? Maybe I thought it was a musical. Maybe I was wrong. No, it is. They just like didn't market it that way, at least not in that trailer. Very strange. But so far, I know I've watched 2 seconds of it. I like it. I liked that transition.
I used to think I would spend every second I have right where my story began. I'd be happy here every day, month, year.
Who is this girl? Angourie Rice? My first thought, does she have a singing career that we should know about? Her sound is a very not musical theater. It's very like Regina Spektor. You feel me?
This is where home will be, as long as my lungs can breathe.
So when I say that she sounds like Regina Spektor, it is not bad because she's obviously got a really beautiful voice. It's very pretty. There's not a lot of chest voice going on here. And hello, if you've been here before, I talk about chest voice a lot because it is so important. And so when she sings da 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 da, can you hear that air coming through? That means that I do not have enough resistance in my vocal folds. They are not coming together completely. There is air like sneaking through, right? And what that does is it makes us a little quieter and it gives us a different sound. This is not a bad sound, but in this context for this musical, I would love a little bit more chest voice. And I would also say from like a storytelling lens, if you're giving me like a I want song, like we're learning about the character, I want to feel like the bottom of that range, like those bottom notes in the song are like her speaking voice. You know, in musicals, we suspend our disbelief that this isn't the real world. So when people start singing and dancing, we're not like, why are they doing that? But here it feels, this is just me. This is not science. This is just me, okay? It doesn't feel as easy to do that because she's singing so pretty. I am hearing her voice more than I'm hearing the words. And also, this is a very interesting choice. In the musical, she sings It Roars. It's a big song and Katie is giving us, you know, the exposition. She's talking about her life. Like we learn all that about her. We get that backstory. And this is really low energy. The fact that we moved from the cautionary tale, I love that. It's such a great energy to start. And then we transition into Africa and she's just singing this like very laid back, almost lullaby-esque song. I don't love that. It doesn't feel congruent with what just happened.
Maybe I've been a little selfish, putting my research ahead of your social and emotional development. I called the people from Northwestern back. I took the job.
What?
But they need me to start on September 9th.
I don't want to live with what is my has could have been if I had only tried.
You know, I hated that. I did. I hated that so much. That was very heavy-handed. I think that there's a difference between something being heavy-handed and something being very straightforward. And I'm not a movie expert or critic at all, science, but that's kind of what it feels like here. Like in the original movie and in the musical, yeah, we get the exposition right from the beginning. Like she's telling us about her history and at the end of the song or at the end of the scene in the movie, boom, she's at North Shore. So it's like we got this rapid catch-up time. I've got it. I know who you are. Now we're in the present day. This just feels so clunky. Why?
I'm crossing things off my list. Don't wanna run out of time before I wake up and find there was a life that I missed.
That is so, oh my God. I can obviously tell that this actress can sing. Why did they double her voice here? It feels really studio. Do you hear that up on the top? Why? Oh man, I really don't like that. Dang it. I think we need to hear her voice as it is. And then the backup singers, the ensemble, whoever, it sounds like her voice is the backup. Okay, fine. I won't be nitpicky about that. But I don't like how they doubled her voice. She can sing. Let me hear her sing. Yeah, ensemble. I love the ensemble. They're killing it. I love the dancing. This is what I wanted out of this movie. I will say one thing also about Angaurie's voice. She is hard to understand at times. And that's very, like I said, like the Regina Spektor time of indie pop music. And also like slightly singing in cursive. Like everything is really, really open, relaxed, which is beautiful, but it is hard to understand everything she's saying. And so again, the words aren't really sticking out to me. The reason that we have musicals is the songs are telling us a story, and I'm just not getting that here.
Bitch, move.
Why use such wet sound effects there? Was that necessary? Nope.
This is your roster. I see you also have you for AP Calculus. You must have had excellent teachers at your old school.
Oh, I was homeschooled.
Hold on. That's so funny. You teach AP Calculus, and then you're like, you must have had good teachers if you're smart enough to be in my AP Calculus class. Wow. Is that just 2 pieces of bread with nothing in between? There is nothing in that sandwich, and I would bet money on it.
You just need to find your clique and commit to it. You have your jocks.
So this, I'm pretty sure this is another song. This is another song that was cut, which it's not my favorite song out of the musical at all. I think it's Here's Where You Belong, that one. It's not my favorite, but I don't know why they cut it. They're still having this scene. I wish that they hadn't.
She knows everything about everybody.
That's why her hair's so big. It's full of secrets.
That hair's not that big. Should have made it bigger.
My name is Regina George.
Oh my God. I'm pausing just so I need to prepare myself. Number 1, she looks like Sandy from Grease at the end, like all leather. Interesting choice. This is Renee Rapp, who played Regina on Broadway. If you didn't know that Renee Rapp was that. I love her R necklace with the pearls. Very cute. This does feel very like by Panic, and I'm not projecting. I'm not. It just looks like that, objectively. Katie's over there like it's okay, it is. I'm so excited. My God. Oh my God. I was right. She's made this much sexier, and I like it. It's a fun choice. Oh, she's in love with her. I feel Katie in being like enamored. Like you can't take your eyes off of her. Her energy is so magnetic. Love it.
I just moved here from Kenya. Shut up. Shut up. I didn't say anything. You're like really pretty.
I love that. I really like that they kept that exchange like word for word. Now they did that in the musical too, but I'm just glad that they did that. Renee is just doing Regina so well. I really like it.
Have you ever touched a tiger?
No, those aren't indigenous to Kenya.
Because that's one of my life goals, to not touch a tiger.
Okay. One of my biggest pet peeves is when they make Karen like actually too dumb to function. That is what makes me mad, where I'm like, did she have a head injury? Is she okay? Because that's crazy. Like the face, I think is a little too much. Have you ever touched a tiger? What's wrong with you? What? But let's watch more, okay? I'm gonna reserve judgment on Karen.
K for which the following limit exists.
K equals -3.
Wow. Are you trying to make the rest of us feel dumb?
Let's talk about Aaron.
Folks!
I haven't been living under a rock, okay? So I've seen this guy, Christopher Briney, playing Aaron Samuels. I've seen him, right? And I'm afraid that we have another Ben from Descendants moment. If you know, you know. I think his hair's worse. Bad hair. That hair is doing bad things for him. And that's such a... I can't even speak. It's just not doing great things for him. I think that's unfair. Somebody did him dirty. And I also think that the way that Aaron is supposed to be, isn't he like captain of the football team or something? He's just like tall, hot, popular jock, right? It's just, I wouldn't really, if I were in charge of casting, I just won't think I would cast this guy. Not to say that he is not cute and attractive in his own right. I'm just taken aback by that she would be like, look at this guy. I just don't think it's the right fit, the right casting. And putting that aside, they did not have to make his hair look like that. No, that's their fault. I'm so sorry, Christopher Briney.
Okay, it's like that. All right. Well, challenge accepted.
I got bad vibes about that interaction. I didn't like that. That flirting is weird. That interaction actually should be in a Lifetime movie about a girl who got kidnapped by her boyfriend, because look at the way he's looking at her. That's weird. That's creepy. He looks like he wants to hurt her. This is bad. Ugh, I feel like I need to sage the room.
I'm astounded and
and nonplussed. I am filled with calculus. Does this guy work out? He must.
Okay, so I did make a TikTok video commenting on this a couple months ago. Even though I hadn't seen it, I just heard this clip. Why would you change it like that? And I expected it, but it's still pissing me off. I'm surprised that even though I knew this was gonna happen, I'm still like disappointed. I'm just like, there's like more that this song needs. So when Katie sings, I'm astounded and nonplussed. I am filled with calculust. Does this guy work out? He must. All sweaty at the gym. That's funny. That's comedy. So I sound really condescending. That's funny. But this is just, I am singing every note the same. It's just boring. This is the energy we're looking for.
I'm astounded and nonplussed. I am filled with calculus. Does this guy work out? He must. All sweaty at the gym. Could that image be more hot? Let me just enjoy that thought.
Do you guys feel me if you've never heard that song? It's supposed to be like pretty cuckoo. And that's what's so funny about it. It's extreme, but we can all relate to it a little bit, where we're like, yeah, I have definitely met someone and immediately pictured having like adorable children with them and being married for 50 years. Yeah, we've all had that, okay? But anyway, this is just, it's boring and I'm sad about that. It's not supposed to be boring.
Stupid with love. I didn't get it. I didn't get it somehow. Smart with math, but stupid with love.
Where did that drum kit, like awful beat, where did that come from? Okay, you've set a vibe.
Stupid with love. I didn't get it. I didn't get
And then we get this.
somehow. Smart with math, but stupid with love. I'm okay.
I'm very glad that that song's over. It was making me mad. Second, that was, I know that was a callback to the first movie, right?
And hello, high school.
I'm okay. Sorry. I'll be careful.
That like blood-curdling, fearful scream that came from Katie's mom, you know, gives this a much different vibe. I've been filming for an hour and I've only watched 17 minutes of this movie. Oh my God, someone save me. What is wrong with me?
Oh, and we only wear sweats or track pants on Fridays. If you break any of these rules, you can't sit with us.
I know it's not very feminist of the original Regina George. We're talking Rachel McAdams, Lindsay Lohan, the original movie. For them to be like, we wear skirts and we only wear pants on Fridays. Sure, yeah, but it's also like so iconic. And the fact that when this was being made, we were having a resurgence of like Y2K fashion. Like Lizzie McGuire, I'd steal all of her outfits. Like that's what was happening. And so it's disappointing. Other people have talked about this probably in a better way than I will. But it's disappointing to see them wearing clothes that to me feel kind of Disney Channel. I do like this top that Regina's wearing. I know a lot of people say that top in particular, they said it looked like it was from Shein. Does it look like it's from Shein? I don't know, maybe, but I do like it. I think it looks pretty on her.
Why is he by our table?
I can hear you, by the way.
Can you hear me now?
Oh God, she's so powerful. We're not supposed to like Regina. We're supposed to be rooting for Katie. Right now, I'm more invested in Regina than I am Katie.
Don't be fooled by the pink. She is not playing dolls. She is stalking the halls for the thrill of
I changed my mind. I don't like her shirt.
She's the queen of beasts. She can smell your fear in this biosphere.
Why did they have a little like human centipede butt sniffing line right here? I actually can't believe I just said that sentence on camera. That's going to remain on the internet forever. But real, why is that there?
They were victims in their stories. Now they shake their mane.
She's the queen of beasts.
Their voices together are so good.
She's the queen of beasts at this beastly school. Gotta keep things cool with the apex predator.
Regina She would not be driving that car. She would not be driving that car. There's no doors. Do you think that any of the plastics would be driving that car? It would mess up their hair. Genuinely, that feels really out of character. I don't think Regina would be driving that.
We haven't had any new meat in our little lady taco in so long.
Lady taco? What?
I am not a regular mom. I'm at Cool Mom with 6 O's. Hashtag aging hotly. Hashtag get out.
No. Who wrote this script? That was so... Her being like, hashtag this, hashtag that. Ugh. No. Look, I know that Regina's mom is... I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. Okay? I get it. She wants to like feel young again and hang out with her daughter and try to be her best friend. Like that's already... I get that as her character. But if she was really... She would like know more than that. She would know that we're not in an era where we just like hashtag... Like she wouldn't say that. Am I being nitpicky? Yeah. Welcome to my channel. I just don't like that. At Cool Mom. Just say the line. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. Just say it. Don't just say that it's your username. Ugh.
Go find the shoes. The shoes we're giving to Katie. Oh my God, you are literally being so annoying.
Sorry.
Regina. There she is. There's the villain.
Tell me all my many faults. Tell me like you care when we both know you're cool and we both know you're right. I could listen to you.
I think what I'm feeling in some of these musical numbers that feels like incongruent is, like I said at the beginning, the suspension of disbelief when you are in a musical. We're having moments where the song ends and we realize that was all in a character's head. Like in Stupid with Love, when she's like smelling her pen because she thinks it's a rose and the people on the other side are like, what is she doing? But then she's on the swing, right? That moment. It's like, is this happening in real life in the world of the musical, or is it just happening in their heads? And this is a moment where it's not just happening in her head, it's happening in the real world in a way that I don't think makes as much sense. Like she could have used this to start the song by being like, oh no, I'm fine, look in the mirror, and then do the nitpicky thing they were just doing in front of the mirror, instead of being like, here's a music box, and that is what leads them into the song. I don't know. It's just not, I feel like they're not picking. Are you committing? Are you committing to the fact that this is a musical? Because it doesn't feel, it feels like they're half committing.
If I could change the world, I'd make it Halloween every single day and also have world peace. Maybe world peace should be first.
Oh my God, I love this song. Oh God. They tried to make this TikTok dance. And if they didn't, when did they make this movie? Because that's not what, it's too much. It's too much. It makes the movie seem out of date and also too much to watch. I do like that Karen, she's doing these transitions and changing into different costumes. That's fun. I like that. Everything else, it's too busy, actually. I don't like it. She sounds so good. I have always loved that Katie showed up like that because, come on, it's fun. She went all the way. Like, she went hard on that. Yeah, it's great. Okay, I didn't expect this. She's so cute. Ooh, that was a great high note.
I'm a sexy mouse. Duh.
That was my favorite number, I think. That was really fun.
Trust me, I know exactly how to play it.
Okay, Regina dressed as an angel. That's just so for her character. I love it.
I just have like a lot of like unresolved trauma from how things ended with us.
Give me a break. Regina.
Oh, she's so conniving.
It's what they all expect from me, but it's all show. Face
Was it you used me? You saw this.
Trying to decide if I like this or not. I think I do. I don't like the reverb on her voice. Renee is the best singer in this whole dang movie, and I just want to hear her voice clearly.
Till someone gets hurt.
They went really hard with the musical theater energy in this one with all the ensemble. It's a choice. I like it. I appreciate a strong choice.
Was I too cold and forbidden? You chose her over me. Well, are you kidding? It's fine.
Oh, I love that. She changed the melody a little bit there and took it up in perfect Renee fashion. Right here.
Are you kidding? It's fine for you.
So good.
But if you're going, go. Till someone gets.
They don't have an ounce of chemistry. I understand why he is enamored. Just like, she's so powerful. She just makes everybody fall in love with her. Okay. But I just don't see them together. And I know she's only getting with him because Katie wants to be with him. I don't know. I just don't see it.
One night, they were all playing Spin the Bottle, and Regina was worried that Kyle liked Karen more. So, when she spun and got Janice, Regina put on a little show. And Kyle was like, boom! And Regina was like,
I knew she would let me. She's like obsessed with me.
not okay.
Yeah, not okay. No.
Janice took her Bunsen burner and torched the doll.
Okay, I like this. I like this backstory, and I like that Damian used dolls to illustrate what happened. Okay, that's very fun. I love that.
Now that's a party.
It's a revenge party, a party that ends with somebody's head on a spike.
Whoa,
This is interesting. Can you imagine like knowing this song, knowing the character of Janice and Damian, and then just seeing like a mood board of this scene? Like, this is what we're going for. Shocking. It's weird. It's pretty weird. Why is Damian dressed up like a vampire? Why does she look like she's going to an Easter egg hunt with her kids? They just aged them both. It's really weird.
Barbies and tags, and we'll roll on the grass and stare up at the sun. Then we'll stuff our remains in a bag
and throw them in the river.
I don't like this. I'm mad that I don't like this, and maybe I should just overlook it, but y'all know that I can't do that. The song is amazing. This is one of my favorite songs from the show. Janice and Damian sound so good. So good. Like, Ali'i was made for this role, but this is really weird, isn't it? Isn't this staged really weird? Like, the makeup, the costumes, everything is very strange. I'm pretty sure in like the movie, we're getting like a montage of these moments, like when she has that conversation with Gretchen and other things. This is just weird. What is this like Easter parade party happening in the hallway?
It's like a party with revenge.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, that's hilarious. This is like that moment, or maybe it'll happen in this one, you know, where she like, they cut the holes in her tank top and she just is like, oh, I'm just gonna wear this. Is that this moment? Everybody's got their mascara ready. That's so cute. I like that a lot.
Katie, would you please tell him that his hair looks sexy pushed back? Your hair looks sexy pushed back.
Villain. But also she's so hot and she can sing so good, and I like her outfits, and I just want her to have everything that she wants. Who said that?
No! I can't even watch when she touches his hair. And I watched a snake eat a cow. Regina needs to be toppled. Sorry, Gretchen, I swear we'll get our party now.
Oh, Candy Cane, please.
This is one, you know, do you guys remember when I reacted to cats? Oh, Christ. It's one of my favorite videos that I've done, but man, I hated it. It was a terrible experience. Halfway through, I was like, please, I have a headache. I'm having a headache. Why did they have her grab the camera like that? And not only is she grabbing the camera as if she's holding a phone, but it's like a fisheye lens or whatever, warps her face. And this is very different from the way it is in the musical.
No.
Right here.
I can't even watch when she touches his hair. And I
So that's how it should be. And I know that a movie adaptation or a remake, they can change things. So I'm not only saying that that's how it should be because that's how it is in the musical, but because it keeps the energy. Like she's saying, I can't even watch as she touches his face, and I've seen a snake eat a cow. She's saying I can watch a lot of things, but I can't watch that. We're not getting that. It's so boring. This is just, I hated that.
Hey, do you have time to go over derivatives for a minute?
Oh, no, not today.
Why isn't she dressed like the Plastics? Is that just not a part of this movie?
Ah! Look at this thing!
I can't even see it.
Like a face breast.
That's so funny. Okay, I like Karen. I like this Karen. It's funny.
I think your top is fetch.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Renee is a good Regina. It's scary. She like adds an extra level of fear that I don't think Rachel McAdams had.
And we'll be rocking around the pole where the northern lights are bright.
This is really cute. The like latex dominatrix boots are new. That's a choice that I didn't expect, but I support it. It's very cute. Oh no. Oh no. Regina is facing public humiliation. I'm sure she's gonna handle this really well.
Regina ate total shit.
I think people saw her nipple.
That's just unprofessional.
This was kind of hilarious.
Oh.
1,000 times.
That's so sad.
She ate, like, house down.
Katie Heron was the only one that acted normal.
Oh yeah.
I think she salvaged the worst tradition of the year.
Period.
She was kind of hot.
She might even be hotter than Regina George.
These are TikTokers that I follow that are popping up.
Sorry, Regina. Rules are rules.
Fine. Take a picture, losers. It'll last.
Sad. It's so sad.
And that
was the beginning
of the
mother end.
And we're breaking the fourth wall there. The only time that we've broken the fourth wall is when we were pretending that the camera is a phone, right? And they're talking. But that's not really breaking the fourth wall. But that's when they look straight at the camera. You can't just look at the camera and be like,
what's that lip color?
Oh, it's Elf O-Face.
No, amazing. Yeah, I was just making sure your ears still work.
oh my God. What's that lip color? And then you say it's Elf. Oh, that's so cringy. Why can't we figure out how to do product placement that isn't so cringy? I understand that product placement needs to happen in movies. I'm sure it's really great for brands to have the it girl in your movie using their product, but do you have to do it so obviously where it's like, that was the worst. Oh, I'm putting on an Elf lipstick. Here's the shade. Ew.
Shoot, I have tickets to this thing in Madison with my mom. I'm sorry.
The phone too. The phone. I don't know what phone that is, but nobody uses those phones in real life. I don't like that.
No.
I don't think that people, even drunk high schoolers, would like purposely break things. Why are you in her room? Weird.
I pretended to be bad at math to get you to help me, but I'm not bad at math. I'm actually really good at math. You're the one who's only kind of okay at math. Anyways, now I'm failing. So, isn't that so dumb?
That is dumb.
That is dumb, yes.
Why wouldn't you just talk to me?
Because of Regina, because you were her property.
Her property?
Shut up, not her property.
Don't tell me to shut up.
What? Aaron, sit down.
You are a clone of Regina.
It was your idea for me to pretend to be plastic.
Buddy, it's not pretend. You are as plastic as they come. You think your shit don't stink. You think the rest of us are dumb. I hate Regina's guts, but here's what you don't comprehend. At least she has the guts to not pretend to be my friend.
Ooh, that gave me chills.
No, it's fine. Really fine. Go be fine.
want my pink shirt.
Okay, Janice sounded amazing. And I know how that scene goes, but that still shocked me. That was good. Oh my God, it's revenge time. Regina revenge. I love those low notes.
I wanna watch the world burn. I brought the gasoline.
Oh, she
sounds so
good.
The world burn and everyone get mean. I wanna watch the world burn. I got the gasoline. I wanna watch the world burn.
I do have to say that my first musical theater reaction I did on this channel was Renee Rapp singing World Burn. So this took me way back. That watch up on the top, ooh, it's good. And I have coached many students with this song. It is very hard. The range is insane. It goes super low at the beginning to the huge belt at the end. And she does this so perfectly right here.
I wanna watch the world burn.
So good. Oh, she just left it to get discovered. I love that. That's such a good belt. Sorry, I have to go back. There's a lot going on, but just listen to the way she sings the notes on Finish Me Off. It's such a good belt. Why does she keep looking at the camera? Why have they been doing that sometimes? It's weird. Like, make a choice. Are you singing to us or are you singing this in your head? What's going on? And I feel like, yeah, I just think that there could have been more done with that. Because in this instance, I think that the song, it's a little bit more repetitive. So the energy is really important and the singing to tell the story. So Renee's doing it like flawlessly. Like she put in like some subtle growls to make it feel more raw, and her high notes are impeccable. But I wish it would have been more focused on her so that we could get the, I don't know, like appreciate it more fully. It was just too busy.
Seems like maybe we could take a break from being victims in this situation and start taking responsibility for our own actions.
Well, you should really find out who wrote the burn book.
I'm sorry I said you were dragging during Revenge Party. There was just like so much pressure on us to move the story forward through montage, like, you know how it is.
What is going on?
That's not funny. That's not funny. It's not funny. I'm just annoyed. Like, what a stupid, heavy-handed joke. Oh, now you're gonna break the fourth wall. Now you're really gonna do like a little self-aware joke. Gosh.
So your best friend screwed you over, acted nice when she not nice.
Well, why are you singing to the camera? Don't sing to the camera. Just don't. We just don't need to, okay? We don't need to sing to the camera. Why do we keep doing that? I think it's awkward.
Cause I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you.
I love Janice so much.
So I will not act all innocent. I won't fake apologize. Let's just fight and then make up. Not tell these lies. Let's call our damage even, clean this.
Okay, I like that. The band in the cafeteria.
So raise it high, cause playing nice and shy is insulting my IQ.
Are people agreeing with her? I can't tell. Okay. Ali'i is incredible. Her voice is so great. And this song I've worked on with many students, and the tendency with this one, because it isn't actually that high, is that it's shouted a lot of the time. It gets really yelly. And she is such a great example to listen to of it not getting yelly, being just as powerful and belty, but balanced. It's really great. I can't tell if people were agreeing with her or not. I feel like they were supposed to. I don't know. But also the way that they shot the bus, having everyone on the lawn, like, see it happen and scream again, scary. Scary. Like in the movie, it's just she gets hit and then it just focuses on Katie's face
And shove it right up your hairy
seeing the reaction of everybody is actually scarier and darker than I think this is supposed to be.
I'm not one to spread rumors, but I'm pretty sure that I saw Katie push her right in front of me. On my life, Katie pushed her.
I literally saw Katie push Regina.
Don't blow up my comments.
Oh no, they're turning against Katie now.
Welcome to the ICMT State Math Championship.
We got Lindsay Lohan cameo. Oh my god, Janice looks great. Aww. Does she have a date this time? In the movie, she didn't have a date. I think she just went with Damian.
Why can't I remember anything about limits?
Honey, I don't know your life.
Why did you waste time insulting me? Why did I waste time judging your hair? This is not a competition.
It kind of is, though.
Right.
They have Lindsay Lohan doing too much in this movie. I love this.
You look pretty.
I'm wearing a corrective neck collar.
Elf.
I mean, it's just a chunk of plastic. We could just share it.
I'm Radio Rebel. You're Radio Rebel. We're all Radio Rebel.
You are so real. You are so rare. I see you there.
I like that Regina's a little high.
You could make diamonds dull. You are so beautiful. I see stars.
This is another boring song, sadly.
Congrats on winning state. The jacket looks really good on you.
Thanks. It has a pocket inside for a calculator.
What?
Yeah.
Gruel.
Gruel.
They're not gonna have a moment.
Calling someone stupid won't make you any smarter.
And even the people you really don't like are still people who just want to coexist.
So get off their dicks!
Round of applause. Okay, I do have to say something about that ending part. Love the song. I think that's very cute. But then when they're like, well, the moral of the story, it should show them looking at a phone. Like, it should show them as if the phone is recording them, because that's how we started, okay? So I thought we were gonna get a nice little bow at the end, like they were telling this story online. You don't get that. So I don't understand that. But I do like the transition. That was cool. Final thoughts. My favorite part, I think Janice and Damian were the highlights, actually. I wish that there had been more of them, but every time they sang, it sounded incredible. Their voices together, amazing. And just their friend chemistry. Like, they just nailed it. Like, it was perfect. And I did end up really liking Karen's character. At the beginning, I was like, they are making her too dumb to function, but I thought she did great. And I really liked the sexy song. That was very fun to watch. I wish that there had been more from Gretchen. I felt, I don't know, or maybe not more, but her character just felt like it fell a little flat. The same with Katie, unfortunately. Renee killed it. I liked the spin she put on Regina. She had the same essence that Regina needs. And I liked at the end that they made her like a little high on pain meds. That was just a nice touch. Thanks to Scentbird for sponsoring this video. And thank you for using my code BAILS55OFF for 55% off your first order at Scentbird. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie. Did you feel like it was faithful to the original movie? What would you have changed? And also, if there's anything you want me to react to next, like, let me know. A musical movie or a musical episode of a TV show? That's my jam. I want that. And thanks again to my patrons for sponsoring my videos. I appreciate you. Okay, bye.